All right, welcome to the Brickers. This is the official first piece of media we are ever doing for this thing. Sort of a group thing we got going on. This is the first episode of the podcast.
You have been given one
Let's
turkey.
go.
I think we should introduce the members. So, I'm Zach. I'm here. Fries and Pepsi. Silas, that'll be Owen. I'm just getting used to the name tags. Oxymoron und, that's Avril. Demdon 1, that's Aaron.
Hey up.
And Apricity, that's Grace.
Very cool, very
And
cool.
who is that funny stampy cat over there?
And who's the funny stampy cat? Ooh.
Well, that's
the party
that's
hat.
Fred Jonesy.
Ooh.
Fred
Oh!
Jonesy. The famous one.
Finally.
Oh yeah.
Tommy and it met them, you know.
True. That did happen.
Didn't he like want your autograph or something?
Oh yeah, he rode up to me. He met me, of course.
Oh yeah.
He saw me and he was rushing to get to me, and it was all just a big thing. Doesn't really matter, you know. I'm just too big
You
for
actually
that.
want to I know you made a video,
Yeah, that
but you
makes
want to
sense, that makes
tell
sense.
briefly the story of how you genuinely met Tommy in it.
Oh, I've gone through this before, but I guess I'll do it again because my story's changed quite a bit ever
For the
since I told
people
that.
in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, what month was it? When was this?
It
Or at
was
least
like early last
sometime.
year, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
about
Sometime.
November time, I think.
about
November.
November time last year.
Oh, that's not.
We were
November.
chilling in big shopping centre when we saw Mr. Innit get off a train. Very cool.
Bus.
Oh yeah,
A
bus,
bus.
not a train.
He went into game.
He did. He went into game, and we were going in the same direction as him. And so my plan was to go into game and just talk to him and be like, "Hey!" But since it was COVID, we couldn't go in there, and so we ended up like getting to the front of game and being like, "Oh wait, no, we can't go in." And so we went out, unsure what to do, and ended up just standing there awkwardly. But we tried not to be weird. And then as soon as he came out, we went up to him and was like, "Hey." That's when you get the photo, and we left.
Yeah.
So
Me
you
and
stalked Tommy in it.
Not
Grace were like,
necessarily.
Well, for a period of time, we absolutely were stalking Tommy in it because we followed him for about a minute. Do Tommy in it for a minute.
Boy.
Yeah, me and Grace were like in Urban Outfitters or something because we decided to dip for some reason.
Yeah,
and then we
you
came,
did,
we
and
come
you missed
back
out
and
on
Nora
fun.
just jumps on me like, "Hey,
Bloody hell.
we just met Tommy in it." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then you went no way, and then you ran off looking for him.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we
Did you
didn't
ever
find-
find him?
No, we didn't.
No, I don't think we saw him
Oh.
ever again that whole
Yeah,
time.
Grace just grabbed my hand and started power.
I'm
walking
pretty
and started
sure he
fighting.
went in like one shop and then went out the other end of the shopping center and never came back.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He should have gone in sex, to be honest. That's a good shot.
That is a good shot.
Oh,
He
yeah,
loves
it is.
likes.
HMV and that.
You can get like a 10-year-old game for like 99 pence. Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Or like a box set for like £5.
Yeah, it's actually decent, you know.
How much do you reckon? Like, you know, Skates 3.
Yeah.
How much do you reckon they sell it for there?
Like
What likes?
20p.
Nah, probably about
Money.
70p.
£10.
Really?
You know
Yeah,
what? Skate 3 is a classic.
That's
It-
worth
it's
it.
it's
I
brilliant
would pay
game.
£10 for
But
Skate
it's
3.
12 years
more
old.
worth it.
Skate
12
3 was
years
barely
old.
even £12 when it was released, right? Wasn't it like 15 or like 20?
It was about 20 quid, but that's how much games were back then.
Yeah.
Like, adjusted for inflation, it's still gone down a lot. But,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
just video games didn't cost that much to make, so they didn't sell them for that much. That's kind of how it used to go. And then, I think
Fair
it was like GTA was like, right, so we're gonna make this game called GTA 5, and we're gonna release it for like 50 quid. And everyone was like, yeah, I'll do that. So they all bought GTA, and that's when games just became ridiculously expensive, and they've never gone down since. I mean, I'm pretty sure Minecraft was like 8 quid when it came out on Xbox 360 all those years ago.
it was £15, I think. It's always been around that price range.
It's like, it might have been about £18 or something then.
I remember getting it for £11 when version 1 came out. I'm
Nice.
that old.
You're an OG.
I'm the OG crafter.
Let's
Nice.
go.
I've been
What are
mining
your
and crafting
guys',
since you weren't even alive.
What are your guys' first gaming memories? Actually, that's quite a good question.
Huh. Oh, well, do you want me to
go
go
around the
first?
We'll go around circle.
I remember first gaming. Pretty much the first game memory I had was I was at my cousin's house and I was playing a Need for Speed game. I think it was Need for Speed Most Wanted. And then I come home like a day later from school, and my dad's bought Need for Speed Most Wanted, and I saw like them playing it at my cousin's house like all night. Right? It was like, or even the adults were playing it. And I remember my dad would like showed me how to control the car and shit. And I was just hooked. Like every time I'd come home from school,
That's brilliant.
I'd like play on my dad's Xbox and stuff like, and I'd like have to ask my mum and stuff. I remember it was a little black box in corner of the living room, and I'd just sit there like until my dad got home. As soon as doorbell went, I had to switch the Xbox off and go back upstairs and go on my DS or whatever. So technically, I did have a gaming memory, but it wasn't like I don't remember gaming on that DS really until like later on. Like I'm guessing I did game, but it wasn't like proper games. It was more like weird like cartridge games that no one's ever heard of, other than like maybe Super Mario Bros or something. But I don't really remember it. But yeah, that's my first game memory. What about yours, Owen?
Well, I can't remember much about playing it. I remember I played it, but I can't remember much about it. It was Mario Kart, like one of the early ones on the Wii, like the original one.
No, I do which
Mario
one you're on
Kart
about.
Wii.
And I used,
Like the one
I used-
before Mario Kart 7.
yeah, I used to play it all the time with my dad. And then the one I remember the most is this game, and there's like a big story behind this one. So
Well, I've been thinking about it. I can't really remember what my first memory was, but I think it was playing Angry Birds Space on my iPad 2
Oh yeah.
in like 2014, and I played it for 7 hours straight after I got home from school. It was about 11, and my eyes. I couldn't sleep that night because my eyes hurt so much. Because for some reason I had a
That's
massive
amazing.
obsession with Angry Birds Space.
Angry Birds.
Wait,
Space.
I
Avril.
mean,
Angry
it was a
Birds
good game.
Space.
Let's be honest. It was a
Angry
really
Birds
good
Star
game.
Wars is
That's
absolutely
some brilliant
mad.
mechanics.
Wait, there's an Angry Birds Star Wars?
Yes.
You don't know
remember
about
Angry
it?
Really?
Birds Star Wars? You
No?
don't remember Angry
It's
Birds
a
Star Wars?
classic.
Oh wait, no,
man.
I do. Hold it.
But
Just
he
slipped my mind.
doesn't. He doesn't.
No,
he
I do.
doesn't.
I do.
He's trying to act
I
cool
do.
in front
I
of us.
think I do.
What nerds?
You're trying to
You
fit
know
in with
about
the cool
Angry Birds
kids.
Star Wars.
Right. Aaron, on to
Whoa.
you. This will be
You
interesting.
Right.
dickhead.
Well, much like Owen, I was a big, weir, back in the day.
You're a big weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
Aaron.
When growing up, used to play on the Wii. Good old bit
Used
of.
to play in it.
I don't know
Oh.
what game it was, right? But it was that game with.
Yeah, that one.
That one
Yeah,
game.
that game. You guys know.
Describe it.
No,
I might know.
actually-
Describe it.
One of my first gaming experiences was Mario Kart at my childminder's. Her name was Joy. Pretty
remember
cool
Joy.
guy. Actually, she was a woman. Pretty cool woman. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. She used to give me Bourbons.
Bourbons.
She
Bourbons
introduced
were
me to
banging.
Bourbons, actually. Joy did.
Actually, she was a woman.
Yeah. She introduced me to Bourbons, and what's the other one that's like Bourbons but white?
Custard
Custard
creams.
Custard creams. Yeah. She introduced me to those too. And yeah, it was just a good time. Used to play a bit of Rainbow Road,
Oh, that used to get
Can't
me
go wrong
so
with
mad.
that.
Gone off that place.
Yeah.
That used to
I
get
used
me
to
so
go before
mad.
and after school. Really long time ago now, I think about it. Before I even had an Xbox.
Damn.
It's
So
weird
great.
to think about.
But actually, I don't know this. Grace, what is your first gaming memory?
Well, I don't know how old I was. I think I was about 7. But me and my cousin were like best friends, and he's a few years older than me. But he introduced me to Minecraft and how to play it. And this was like a really old version of Minecraft. I remember placing water and not knowing how to use it. So I just used to place water everywhere and not how to stop the water from going everywhere. But if like that was an iPad, so I don't really consider that gaming. But if I were to consider anything gaming, probably be the Wii and Mario Kart and Rainbow Road. I used to wake up 6 a.m. every single morning on the weekend to play it for like 6 hours straight. But yeah,
Really? On the Wii.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
it was a religion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
All right. Right. So I know Grace has already kind of said hers, but I was going to move on to this afterwards. First Minecraft memory. I guess we'll go back to.
I have a good one.
Come back to me. I need to think about that.
Right, so
Yeah.
mine was yet again at my cousin's house. This is becoming a trend, and I come back like a month. Is it a month later? A few months later, right? I'd heard of this game called Minecraft because I knew Dylan. He used to play Minecraft in the playground. He used to play a game in the playground called Minecraft, and I didn't actually realize it was a video game. I just thought it was a game people played in the playground. Anyway,
Well, so he like role played Minecraft.
they like role played Minecraft with like and people like that.
Oh yeah,
And
that's insane.
this was in like infant school, and I remember I went to my cousin's house, and he was like, "Oh yeah, playing Minecraft. It's my favorite game." And I was like, "Wait, it's a game?" So so he plays it, and he's
Mm.
made these like it's like a super flat world, and he's made these like houses out of ores. Like he just built like 2 block high rooms. And I remember he made this big lava pit, and I was just fascinated by like the way he'd just place a load of torches. Like he just placed torches and torches and torches everywhere. And lava. And I remember so vividly. He made like a moat around this like weird ore house thing. And I remember him putting fish in there, like silverfish, because they were the only fish in the game back then. And I was like, "Oh, can you poison the fish?" And he was like, "Yeah, but why would you want to do that?" And I'm like, "Just poison him." Basically, what I thought would happen is
Nice.
if you jump in the water, the fish will poison you. But instead, the fish ended up just dying. But
That's brilliant.
yeah, that's probably my first Minecraft memory. And then he bought it me for my birthday a month later, and it was like one of the best birthday presents I've probably ever got. Anyway, who's next?
Me. Okay, well, my earliest like memory of Minecraft was I went around to Seth's house in like I can't remember, like year 3, I think. I went around to his house and he was like just messing about on his laptop, and then he was like, "Oh, Owen, look at this cool new game called Minecraft, yeah." And he went on it and he started like just building like railways in the tree, but like it's nothing like interesting that you would think would get you hooked on the game. But like for some reason, I remember going home and I was just like wanting to watch so much Minecraft. I just watched videos on like how to play Minecraft for like 2 months, until I eventually got it on Java.
So you
That's
played
cool.
Java before you played it on console?
Yeah, because I used to play on a laptop, and then I switched to 360.
Okay. So Oh, this is unlocked a core memory of mine. So it was the version where Pumpkin Pie first came out. I think it was 1.4. And as a kid,
Right.
I was very into Harry Potter. I'm not into it at all now, but as a kid, I was incredibly into it. So I had made this massive world of just Harry Potter shit. I built a Hogwarts. I built the train station, and this is all at the age of 6. It was insane. And I remember, I was what was it? But you could write in books now. That was insane. So what I did is I made up an entire Tom Riddle's diary. If you Harry Potter fans will know that
I'm
reference.
aware.
Wait,
Yep.
And
Avril,
it was 15 pages. Hello.
did you join my Harry Potter club?
Yes, I did. The thing that lasted one turn.
That's cool.
Alright, tell us about your Harry Potter club real quick.
Uh,
Before we move.
You had a Harry
I-
Potter club in primary school.
Right, basically, right. In primary school in year 6, I kept breaking my hands like all the time.
No,
Okay.
you're laughing. It was insane. He broke his hand catching a ball.
Yeah, I know
3
about that one. I
times in
know
8
about that one.
months, and I was never allowed outside. So I got bored of just sitting inside by myself. So I was like, you know what? Let's start a club. And I asked for so many different clubs, and I was like, you know what? Because like I was a big Harry Potter fan, and I still am. I was like, you know what? I may as well ask if I could do a Harry Potter club. And then like I was allowed to do that, and it lasted for like a term. I don't know how to feel about it, to be fair.
I mean, entrepreneur and that. Well, not
Yeah.
really, but
So
Yeah, I charged people £100 to join.
Yeah. Social engineer,
Right.
nice.
Right,
like,
Aaron,
we could
first
make our
Minecraft
own
memory.
wizards.
What's your first Minecraft memory, Aaron?
Oh man, I don't even know. To be fair, I just feel like Minecraft has just been there for my whole life. I don't remember it ever coming into existence. I just remember it being there. Like, I remember getting
Distinctive
a
memory.
copy of Minecraft,
Yeah.
like my first copy
Sorry.
on Xbox. That was pretty fun, but I only really remember opening it. One of my earliest memories of playing Minecraft, like with mates though, I would say is good old classic creative mode online with all your pals. You had Reese, Bob, you had Sam, you had Zach. You were there many times,
Like
and
the
we'd
TNT.
yeah.
Yeah.
We made this massive TNT world, didn't we?
Yeah.
And no,
Television.
actually, Sam made the massive TNT world, or was it you?
No, it was me and you, and Sam came and blew it up.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant. That was
Well,
so cool.
let me lie. Let me let you into a little secret. Aaron.
Oh yeah. Okay, I
It was
know exactly
me
what
that
you're
blew
gonna
it
say.
up, and I blamed it on Sam.
Yeah,
There you go.
honestly, for
I admitted it.
years,
I
for
admitted it after
years.
10 years.
Wait, so it was actually you?
It's actually me, yeah. Why, are you heartbroken by that?
Well,
How
not
could
really,
you
but
do this, man?
I mean, it's a bit treacherous of you, isn't it?
How could you do to this
Bloody
to him
hell!
after 10 years?
Give me a break.
And
You
you
know,
know what?
sport.
You want to know another thing about Sam, right?
Oh no.
You know how I know he's a proper roadman nowadays. He wouldn't want me to
Also a bit of
expose
an
him for the pro Minecrafter that he really is.
Oh
Right.
no.
But you
He
can
really is a
never
pro Minecrafter. He's a big part of the
you can never
community.
truly leave the Minecraft community.
He loves it.
Um, yeah. He used Disc 11, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
We would
think I know
always
about
play that.
this.
Me, Reese, and Zach. We always it's so spooky. And Sam would be there like in the background going, no guys, don't put it on. I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid.
Yeah,
And Reese would be there like, oh no guys, don't. You're being mean to Sam. You're being mean to Sam.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. He's scared of it. Don't put it on. Oh, they were the good old days. Honestly, when literally everyone was friends with everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. You kind of told us your first Minecraft
Need
memory.
another.
What's the
It's
most
insane.
notable Minecraft memory?
More Owen.
Well, I remember being the only person that ever knew about Minecraft in my class. So I told I didn't really have friends because I didn't really like anyone, but I told the people that I'd speak to every day, and they came over and we built because I was like a proper girly girl back then. So we built like a Disney princess kind of like inspired village
Oh.
for a night. And
That's
I
brilliant.
remember her mentioning, "Oh, what's Herobrine?" And I just instantly left because I was scared so much of Herobrine.
Oh
Like
my god,
whenever I used to
Herobrine.
play Minecraft and I used to think of Herobrine, I thought that would automatically spawn him into my game. So I just used to be so scared. Like if it was at night, I think of Herobrine, I'd have to leave because I'd be too scared.
That's
And I remember
brought
my
back so
cousin.
many memories.
I remember my cousin that introduced me to Minecraft. He told me about apparently it was like this glitch or something, and it was his brother, Notch or something. His brother
Yeah.
died in a car accident, and it was him hacking the game, and it used to scare me. But yeah,
You guys build like the temple to spawn in,
Yeah.
and
Did you all build like
with
that
the
golden
golden
Yeah.
block
bricks
thing?
in the nether,
Yeah,
whatever. I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
I about
yeah.
broke my laptop because I thought Herobrine was in my world once.
No, literally. What I did, you know what I did? I went on a super flat world, yeah, and I built the Herobrine spawner, the classic gold blocks, redstone torches with the nether
Oh
out.
yeah.
And I remember I came upstairs. I went down for dinner, waiting for him to spawn. I came back upstairs and I heard a sheep walking behind me. But just as I heard footsteps, me and Jacob, because I told Jacob that I built the spawner, we went and we ran downstairs and scared the life out of my mum. It was so funny. She's like, what? What happened? Like she thought Jacob had been like killed or something. But
It was
We can't hear
Herobrine.
my mother.
it was just Herobrine. It was just a sheep that I thought was Herobrine. And then I left the world and never joined back. Yeah.
But I think we should get on to what is probably our main topic for today, which has been the past year, because I've just checked the last episode of Podcast of the Boys, January 4th, 2021. It's been more than a year since the end, which is kind of mad.
Wait, you were still doing it in 2021?
We did like one last episode. It had been a while, and
Oh,
then we did it.
Go back
I
to
thought
the
you stopped
series.
it like
It's not
ages ago.
No, we did
Like,
basically May 2020, and then we came back in January 2021, and then didn't.
There was that
do
one
it again.
episode me and you recorded. No?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was that. Yeah. So
Jeez.
What has been happening in a year? Let's get onto that.
It was a very crap year, in my opinion. Just not because
Whoa.
I remember
Yeah.
like just working at home with school and that was just the most awful time of my life.
Because it
And
wasn't any good.
yeah, and summer was a bit naff. The
Summer
Euros,
was fun.
summer was
It was
fun.
a bit
It was
naff.
fun like the 3 days we went out, but
Yeah, we could have gone out way more than what we did.
Yeah.
We could have, but
We
yeah,
went out
it's-
twice.
I think we like thought about it way too much.
I
That's what
thought
that's
it
what
was
you can't do. You can't overthink summer because when you overthink things like that, you just end up like sugarcoating something that doesn't exist yet, and it's a massive mistake you can make. Really,
I thought it was fun.
it was fun.
It was fun the days we went out, but because we thought about it too much, I just think we just didn't want to go out as much.
Yeah, I agree.
for
Yeah.
all
Oh, should
I'm
I talk about the ski trip? I don't think anyone in the school has been on a ski trip with school, but
I haven't.
I went on one and it was probably the best week of my life. Definitely recommend, and it was very expensive as well. So
Wait, it was only a week? I thought you went for longer.
no, it was in the half term, but yeah. So I learned how to ski. I got really frustrated because I didn't know how to do it. But it was a very chaos. It was very
it
chaotic.
was a very chaos.
It was a very chaos, yeah, it's like English, but it was a chaotic
That
week.
makes sense.
But it was really fun because everyone just got on with everyone. There was a bit of drama as usual.
That's what it's
I
fun, isn't
remember one of my friends broke one of my friends broke one of the chairs on the coach, and the
Yeah.
currency in Italy is crazy. It just doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Like
Oh
it's so
my god,
cheap to buy.
he?
It's
I
so
forgot about that video. He brought the chair.
Can I
And
ask
then
a question?
Sure,
yeah.
you can.
Right. Is the smiley face in the Bricked Up podcast logo intentional?
The smiley face. You mean in like the dirt part?
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That is no, it's not intentional. It's just an E and a D.
Oh,
We're gonna have to put like
it's
a
all I
splash
can
over
see.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
put a splash over the thingy. Aaron, we need to talk about you, man, because you've had quite a decent year.
You
from what
have,
I've
yeah.
heard.
All right, man.
Yeah, tell us about college.
suppose I have. You know, I've said A up to a couple new people. All
Got
of
asked out
that.
by a
Said
couple men.
goodbye to some new people. Yeah, true. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, first Friday of college. I'm gonna tell this story. I think I've told a lot of people here it before.
I don't think
Well,
I've
This
heard
is a
it.
damn
Right.
good story.
So the first Friday of college, you know, you're kind of lonely because you're not really speaking to anyone. You got no mates. 'Cause you don't know anyone. It's that sort of vibe, right? I'm walking around. This random guy comes up to me. Actually, no, I was in a group at this point. There was like these other people. They were all actually. I was in the gay group. Now I think about it, they were all gay. And this other guy. Oh, that might be something to do with why. Okay. Anyway, this other guy comes up to me, and
put two and two
also
together.
I had a pink phone. Jeez, what was I doing? All right. Anyway, so this guy comes up to me, and he's really kind. Actually, he's very very nice, and you know, I'm getting along with him. We're talking and all that. End up getting on the bus with him home. Turns out he lives in the same village as me. And yeah, he's really kind. Starts and he goes, "Man, what are you doing tonight?" And I'm like, "Oh, probably gonna listen to some music and then go to sleep." And then he said, "No, like, you want to go out?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, man. I'd love to hang out with a new friend. That's so cool. I've made a friend. That's brilliant, right?" So I go to hang out with him. Yeah, go home and then go back out. Um, Halfway through hanging out, he starts like, you know, coming on to me, if you will.
But what? Quite literally, or?
Like, sort of like, you could tell. Like, he started holding hands with me and touching my hand. I was like, "Hey, up, what's going on here?
My thought exactly.
What is going on here?" And then
This banner
yeah,
has been meaning.
yeah, and and I'm like, "Oh shit, this guy thinks I'm gay, and he's gay, and he's gonna like try to, you know, he's gonna try to swipe me up, right?" And
Swipe you
I
up.
Swipe or no swiping.
yeah, exactly my point, Zach. Exactly my point. And I don't really fancy being swiped up at this point in time. Uh,
Kidnap you,
so
man. He's,
so I
he's
need to
asking
come
you
up
out.
with the best plan to avoid getting swiped up. And so the topic of sexuality arises. He goes, "Oh yeah, I haven't asked you about your sexuality. You know, what are you attracted to?" And I'm thinking, right, what's the best way I can possibly get out of this situation right now without
no.
insulting him? And because I didn't want to say I was straight, because that's very insulting. That's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm straight. I just came out here because thought I'd fuck you over, and then leave. But no, I didn't want to do that. I thought that'd be mean, so I just told him I was asexual. It was the only option, realistically.
Was
Because
it?
No, you
it
literally,
was. No, you have to think.
you
I
literally
thought we
could
were
have just said
hanging out.
you were. Yeah.
I could have said that, but I panicked.
Fair enough.
I really should have, shouldn't I? But yeah, by then I really do think it was late for that by then. So yeah, pretty much after that it was like, oh yeah, you know, that means that you don't find me attractive, done it? And I'm like, yeah, that's what it means. It's a true fact. And
I mean, that part's true, I guess.
yeah. And then we hang out for a bit. Have a couple
Hang out as
cuddles.
in
Oh
and
yeah,
that, and
hang
then,
out. Yeah, good
hang
one,
out,
Aaron.
hang out, as in
Yeah,
hang
yeah.
out, as in like hang out.
we went to the golf course. I actually took him to the golf course. I showed him.
you
Whoa!
Like you filled his holes with the holes.
We got
Yeah,
Simon
shut
Gold
up.
State.
No, shut
Hang
up.
on.
You got a hole in one, didn't you? You
Hey,
cheeky
Part
bugger.
two, part two.
Listen.
Cheeky
It's
bugger.
an inactive golf course. It's an active golf course.
Oh
Oh yeah,
dog
just
eat
make sure
it
no one
doesn't
else is
work
looking.
anymore.
Aren't they,
Doesn't work
aren't they
anymore.
turning it to a nature
Dog
reserve?
walkers just go there, sit on benches and that.
Oh, dog
you know?
walkers.
Oh,
or
yeah,
doggers.
code for dogging. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I just went. I left after that, and I never really spoke to him again, apart from the odd A up here and there.
What odd booty call?
Yeah, no. He was actually a really cool guy,
He sound like it.
but just a bit attracted to me. So I've never really had anyone like me openly like that before. So I don't know, man. What the heck?
Well, you've had more people like you openly than me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Apart from 50% of mine have been men. So
Does that mean you've had
yeah.
multiple women like you?
Yeah, it does.
Shagwagging over here.
Haven't you had multiple men like you? Haven't you had,
Yeah, I have.
didn't you have another case of it?
Yeah. But this time it was much less awkward. He just messaged me one day like, "Oh yeah, I've had a crush on you since we've met." I was like, "Oh, that's
Love at first
inconvenient
sight.
because I'm
That's quite
straight."
sweet though. It's because it takes a lot of courage to. Just,
Yeah,
like,
no,
say
I
that
I
out
literally
open.
said I respect that, man. I really do respect that you've actually said that. That's
GG.
brilliant.
I think
I-
you disgusted,
I-
yeah,
No,
but I
I put some
respect it.
GGs in the chat. I did put some GGs in the chat, and
I
yeah.
bet you put some GGs in his chat, didn't you?
And then after that message conversation, I still speak to him literally every day, but we never spoke about that text conversation
It'll be too awkward to
in
Get him
real
on the
life.
Probably
podcast.
still absolutely like you.
Get him on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Do you think he still? No, I don't think he does. I mean, I guess it is a possibility, but I said I'm straight, so
Yeah, that might have been a turn off, maybe.
that's probably a turn off for gay people. I mean, it.
Not if you're
mean,
James Charles.
Might be.
No, I was literally
true.
thinking that.
But during the last podcast, we hadn't been friends too long, had we?
No, we hadn't.
Me in this group.
Really? No.
I'm the newest addition.
You've been a dandy addition, Avril.
True.
You've really added this kind of spice to the.
I mean, it
group.
was your idea to bring back the
I would
podcast.
agree. I
after
really
all.
would agree.
And
Yeah.
Aaron, you've kind of made a
This is
resurgence
all
of
me.
stuff recent.
Yeah. I
Have
kind
you-
of just
Have you
went away
been
for
when
a
you
while.
weren't? Yeah. Where did you go?
I sort of just
Oh, I know. Golf
dabbled.
course. Yeah, golf
I
course.
got I went to the golf course. I swung the other way. if
Game
you will.
on.
With
Swung
my
the
golf
other
club,
way.
of course. With my golf club, of course. You know?
It's beautiful golf club.
Yeah.
Golf is actually the name of a gay club. That's just his
It's
code.
It's also the name of a petrol shop.
It stands for gents only.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
Langers
Forbidden.
forbidden.
Frequented. Guys only. Lengers frequented.
And that's
Yeah.
the name of the gay club that
Yeah.
Aaron attends.
The name of the new podcast.
All the time, all the time.
I don't think that rolls off
Cool
the tongue.
podcast.
Yeah, but it rolls off something
No,
else.
it does.
Okay,
Come
right.
on.
Way.
Hey. Guys, what are the main
Yeah.
ideas for this channel?
To have
Ooh.
fun and to be friends with
Funnies, clowning about.
True.
Yeah, basically clowning about.
It's a
And,
family channel.
We are knocking Joe Rogan off the market
Damn.
with this.
Anyway,
Oh my god,
Ridiculous.
We're gonna
like,
get a Spotify contract soon.
I've
Wait,
got
yeah.
something
Joe
to talk
Rogan
about.
won't know what him.
I've got something to talk about. Right, Jake Paul is releasing a diss track on Dana
gosh.
White tomorrow.
What a
Are we
stupid.
still
Yeah.
doing this?
It's
I don't-
such a silly thing.
I don't know who that is.
Wait,
like,
what did
Dana
you even
White's the guy
say?
in charge
Something
of the
about diss
UFC.
tracks and Jake. What year are we in?
2022, but Jake Paul's still going.
Why is he even making music when he's got the boxing thing going
I
on?
don't know. Right,
Why is
basically,
he even making content?
I don't know. But the reason he's making a diss track is because he's trying to get the UFC fighters to have better pay. But Dana White isn't having it, and they just have conflict between them.
So
So
he thinks
he-
the diss track is the best plan of action. I agree.
Jake Paul is trying to buy stocks of buy into the parenting company of the UFC to overpower
but
Dana.
he's trying to buy stocks in UFC.
No, not UFC. The company that own them, the parent company.
I'm surprised he even knows what stocks are.
Favorite memory from last year would be an alright one to end.
It
Mate.
probably was like when we used to kind of go out around like in summer, like at like 9 o'clock at night, and just like walk across fields and shit. I know it was
That
like
was fun.
so boring. It sounds so boring. But you know when you're just like chatting with your mates about like fuck all, like what we're doing at the minute. That's probably what I do. Just in general, that was just very fun part about last year, and the music as well. I feel like my music taste really developed quite a lot last year.
For me.
Who's next?
I don't really have one. I had a really good shit once.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Tell us more.
Like,
Anyway, Grace, best memory from last year?
It's last day of me being in Oxford, and I really didn't want to go back. And I sat on my
Nice.
family's boat, and it was like sunsetting kind of thing. I was just looking, and I was just like, I just don't want to leave it. I want to go back to reality. And that
It's
was
not
my
really,
favorite.
actually.
That was
Oh yeah, yeah.
well,
think-
we've been bricked up. I hope you're bricked up after this. Go take a big shit. And that's a goodbye from me.
And me.
Hey,
And me.
And me.
And me.
and me.
You sound like you was
That was
sound like you're being held
brilliant. That was
hostage
brilliant.
to say that.
Bye.
This has been the first episode of the Briggers podcast. We'll see you all whenever we do the next one.
Goodbye.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Sorry, I just had to do a stampy
Cut
along
your
there.
voice out.
True.